And anybody who can't realise that problem, well, they're going on one road. That's a road to destruction. And that, you've got to stop sometime.
Massive shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. Did a fantastic performance tonight over Daniel Dubois, a good young game lad who come to a good tear up. So congratulations.
Generalizations and assumptions right now, but if you look through the history of heavyweight boxing, you're not going to find as many movers, at least good footwork for the size they're at, that Usyk is.
John Fury, known for his trademark fiery style, unleashed a scathing critique of heavyweight Daniel Dubois following his disappointing rematch loss to Oleksandr Usyk. The outspoken father of Tyson Fury reportedly labeled Dubois a quitter and questioned his heart and desire to compete at the elite level, stating with visible frustration he had his chance to redeem himself and he bottled it again. Fury's harsh remarks have reignited debates throughout the boxing world about Dubois' mental toughness, particularly in light of his consecutive defeats on the sport's biggest stage.
I think if the referee had started counting back up.
Probably not in time now. Now we're talking about get a chance to rectify that, put that controversy to bed and, wipe the set clean. So that's what I'm focused on.
On July 19, 2025, at Wembley Stadium in London, Daniel Dubois faced off against undisputed heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk, with all the major titles on the line. Dubois, former IBF champion, entered the ring riding high after a stunning fifth-round knockout of Anthony Joshua in 2024, determined to solidify his status among the heavyweight elite.
One of the best I've seen live. One of the best I've seen live. And what an honour it was to watch him. But Dubois will be back. What is he? 28. He's young.
27.
27. He's young. He'll be 3-4-time world heavyweight champion of the world.
What is it about Usyk that makes him so good a level from the rest?
He brings the fighter's mental energy, man. His footwork, his feints. He's unreal, bro. He's unreal.
Do you think Dubois could have got up? And the last one? Pardon? The last knockdown, do you think Dubois could have got up?
Yeah, he would have been hurt. He would have been hurt regardless. So it's for the better, I think.
What do you think Fury should do? Do you think he should get the trilogy?
Listen, they're powerful guys. You know what I mean? They can do what they want, not fight. Doesn't matter what they do, everyone will be.
In a commanding display of dominance, Usyk dismantled Dubois, knocking him down twice in the fifth round before Dubois' corner, led by coach Don Charles, threw in the towel, officially ending the fight in the sixth. The stoppage sparked criticism and ignited heated debates across boxing circles.
Warren addresses the crowd and says that Oleksandr Usyk is a modern-day legend after becoming the London 2012 Olympic heavyweight champion. He cleaned out the cruiserweight division to become undisputed. He did it in the heavyweight division, and he's just done it again. Snatching Daniel Dubois' IBF world title off of him to actually WBC, WBA, and WBO. You just run out of things to say about Usyk, and everything that he does just impresses me more and more and more. 38 years old, and he's still taking apart 27-year-old men who are bigger and faster and younger and more naturally powerful. With his speed, with his brain, with his heart, with his chin, with his skill and his commitment. Dubois gave it a go, but after the first two rounds, he lost faith in taking the initiative and throwing early. Dubois was countering him too much, too well. He drops him in the fifth with a right hand, and to be fair to Dan, whose heart has been questioned in the past, Dubois got up. He looked over to his dad, Big Stan, in the corner, found that little bit of inspiration to bite down on the gumshoe and go again. But moments later, Usyk, with stench of Dubois blood in his nose, strapped him with another left hand. Dan was down, and he was out, and he was not getting up. 3-time undisputed for Oleksandr Usyk, an undoubted modern-day great, one of the greatest boxers.
Dubois' preparation for the rematch with Oleksandr Usyk was overshadowed by a controversial gathering at his Essex home on fight day, where reports claim around 70 guests were present. The unexpected crowd led Dubois to briefly leave for a solo drive just hours before the bout. Upon arrival at Wembley, Dubois and his entourage faced accreditation issues, forcing them to arrive only 90 minutes before his ring walksome, even having to proceed on foot due to entry being denied to several guests. Critics argue the chaos disrupted his focus and routine, but his trainer, Don Charles, defended the scenario as an intentional attempt to replicate the energy ritual from their successful
Daniel
AJ
Dubois'
fight.
dad, the reason he lost to Oleksandr Usyk, just hours before the huge heavyweight fight, Dubois' dad threw a party at his house with about 70 people, who then made their way to Wembley with him. Not only that, but some of the group weren't actually allowed into the arena, and his dad reportedly told security that Daniel wouldn't fight unless they were let in. Kiwi boxer Joseph Parker called it insanely disruptive and said a fighter needs rest, needs to chill, and needs to get in the zone before a bout. But it didn't stop there, as during the fight itself, Dubois' dad even spoke over his coach Don Charles in the corner, which would have undoubtedly added more confusion. His father has always played a big role in his career, but this time it may have cost him everything.
CompuBox statistics highlighted Usyk's total dominance, as he outlanded Dubois in every round, connecting on 88 of 359 punches, 24.5%, compared to Dubois's 47 of 290, 16.2%. Notably, Dubois failed to land double-digit punches in any single round, a clear testament to Usyk's precision, control, and tactical
every
brilliance.
single skill set. He has the feet, he has the power, he has the volume, he has the accuracy. He can set up and deliver. He can fight off the front foot, he can fight off the back foot. He can get stronger as the fight goes on. He can start quick. There are things that make him so special that I just haven't seen at the heavier weight classes in a very long time. And I don't know if he's getting the credit he deserves, because he's not the greatest talker and English isn't his first language, and he's not very extravagant or flamboyant. But again, maybe I'm just being a bit of a recency bias merchant. Maybe it's not as big a deal as I'm making it. And maybe Usyk still has a lot left to prove. I don't see anyone stopping him soon.
Usyk possesses nearly every skill set imaginable. He has the footwork, the power, the volume, the accuracy, and the ability to set up and execute with precision. He can fight effectively on both the front and back foot, start fast, and grow stronger as the fight progresses. His all-around mastery is something rarely seen in the heavyweight division for quite some time, yet it feels like he isn't receiving the credit he deserves, possibly because he's not a flashy talker. English isn't his first language, and he lacks the extravagant persona that often draws headlines. Maybe I'm just being a victim of recency bias, and perhaps Usyk still has more to prove, but at this point, I don't see anyone stopping him. Joseph Parker is reportedly next, but I doubt the outcome will be any different. Usyk himself mentioned wanting a trilogy with Tyson Fury right there in the ring, so bring that on too. Interestingly, Jake Paul also made an appearance to face off with Usyk. Meanwhile, John Fury continues to criticize Usyk's size in the heavyweight division, famously stating he's simply too small to be a real threat to his son, Tyson Fury. Despite acknowledging Usyk's skill and speed, John maintains that without the natural size and raw strength required to dominate the weight class, technique alone won't be enough.
He's just too small. Small. I know he's a great little fighter, but a good big one will beat a good little one. To be honest with you, Joe Joyce poses the biggest threat. He's a big, strong man. He can keep the pace going. He's got a brilliant engine. You know, and Tyson's got to be on his best boxing to win. If he comes in at 98% against Joe Joyce will win the fight. But if it's Joe Joyce, we will adapt a plan for Joe Joyce. We'll train for Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce will succumb like the rest of them to the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Well, be a Usyk night, won't it? If Tyson can produce what I know he can, you stop Usyk. It'll be his easiest night. Yeah, because he's been in with some ferocious punches. You know, he's been in with Ngannou, probably the hardest hitting heavyweight in the world on record. You know, he hits the floor, gets back up again. So what Usyk's bringing in the power department is used to anyway. But if he hasn't, well, it'll be a Usyk
Daniel
night.
Dubois, a British heavyweight known for his devastating knockout power, represents the new wave of rising contenders in the division. He quickly climbed the ranks, gaining a reputation as a powerful puncher with the potential to become a future world champion. His aggressive style and physical strength have made him a formidable threat to anyone he faces. In his first bout against Usyk, Dubois showed flashes of potential but struggled to land effectively, largely due to Usyk's elusive movement and superior boxing IQ. Though that loss was a setback, Dubois has since dedicated himself to intense training, focusing on improving his conditioning and refining his tactics in preparation for the highly anticipated rematch.
We'll see. Let it play out. It's too close to the fight to even be going over that. I want to see the best man win now.
How do you see the fight playing out in your opinion, with your mind, your expertise?
I think it's going to be a war. I think you know, with Fury and Usyk, good style, good clash of styles. So let's see. May the best man win.
Do you want Usyk to win to get your rematch?
I do, yeah. I've said it before. I made it to challenge the winner.
How does it look like with you and Fury?
Me and Fury?
Yeah.
Devastation. Great fight. Great fight.
How you feeling with this partner fight?
Huh?
How you feeling about your partner
Great.
coming up?
Great. Ready to go.
All right. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
You only have to answer yes or no. Yes or no. Okay? First things first, is this the fight card of the century?
Yes.
Should Dubois Parker have been the main event?
Yes. Mixed feeling, but yes.
Are you the best heavyweight in the world?
Yes.
Will you have a rematch against Usyk?
After this, yes.
Saturday night, are you going to hold on to your belt?
Yes.
Okay.
John Fury, known for his blunt and passionate takes, has long praised Daniel Dubois as a standout in the heavyweight division. In a 2020 interview, he boldly stated, "He's definitely a world champion in the making," and in another conversation, added, "Daniel Dubois can be a heavyweight champion of the world. He's got all the ingredients. He's a very dangerous man. I wouldn't want a clip around the ear from him." High praise from Big John positioned Dubois not just as a contender, but as a potential cornerstone of the division's future. Following Usyk's dominant knockout victory, Tyson Fury took to social media to congratulate the Ukrainian champion, acknowledging his impressive skill and control in the ring. He added confidently, "There's only one man who can beat you again, and that's the Gypsy King," signaling his belief that he remains Usyk's toughest challenge. Although Tyson has previously announced his retirement, rumors of a potential trilogy fight between the two have continued to swirl, hinting that Fury may yet return for one more chapter in their rivalry.
Massive shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. He did a fantastic performance tonight over Daniel Dubois, a good young game lad who come for a good tear up. So congratulations to both men.
In their highly anticipated rematch on December 21, 2024, in Riyadh, Oleksandr Usyk defeated Tyson Fury via unanimous decision, with all three judges scoring the bout 116 to 112 in his favor. Although Fury threw more punches 509 compared to Usyk's 423, the Ukrainian displayed superior accuracy and efficiency throughout the fight. Fury started strong, switching stances and landing powerful shots to the body, but began to fade midway and was visibly hurt in round 9, which proved to be a turning point and led to a dominant 10-8 round for Usyk after the fight. A frustrated Fury dismissed the result, calling it a Christmas gift from the judges and refusing to accept the outcome.
Money boxing to see that. Police, below the function, yeah? Political, whatever you want to call it. I think it's an interesting fact. If that thing was actually like, look, well, I can jam that. You'll make excuses. On to the next thing. Hey, got laid down there. You went home to my family. Now I'm happy, you know. I'm at home with Morgan. I train twice a day. I go out, I can have a beer when I want. I go eat what I want. Play. Do what the fuck I want, you know why?
John Fury sparked major controversy ahead of Tyson Fury's first undisputed heavyweight title clash with Oleksandr Usyk, when he headbutted a member of Usyk's team during Media Day in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Footage showed Fury aggressively confronting Stanislav Stepchak, a nutritionist for Team Usyk, before forcefully ramming his head into him, an act that left Fury with a bloody forehead and blood streaming down both sides of his face. While Stepchak appeared largely unbothered and showed no visible injuries, the incident stirred heated debate, but analysts remained focused on the bout itself, with many agreeing that Usyk has little left to prove. His dominant performance further solidified his status as the most complete heavyweight of the modern era, praised for his elite footwork, ring IQ, and calm under pressure. Experts noted that if Usyk chooses to fight again, the only meaningful challenges left are Tyson Fury in a trilogy or Joseph Parker. So guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates and new content.